राजस्थान की महिलाएं कांग्रेस सरकार को बर्दाश्त करने को तैयार नहीं है।
केसीआर ने पूरे देश में एक ही राज्य ऐसा है जहां रिलीजियस रिजर्वेशन दिया जाता है जो संविधान सम्मत नहीं है।
जो प्रधानमंत्री जी पैसा भेजते हैं वह पैसा धरती पर यहाँ तेलंगाना में केसीआर की भ्रष्टाचारी सरकार नहीं लगाती।
Hello and welcome. You're watching This is Exclusive with me, Shavin Sen. We're coming to you live from Mumbai. Tonight we focus on that massive rescue operation that was carried out in Uttarakhand. A billion prayers answered. Who are the heroes behind that major rescue operation that was carried out, resulting in 41 trapped laborers being finally brought out after 400 hours of rescue operation? Not just that, also a shocking story coming in from Sabrimala. All this and much more. This edition of This is Exclusive, but first, these are the headlines we're tracking for you at this hour. Massive face-off outside Bengal Assembly. Shuvendu Adhikari leads BJP's protest over his suspension. It's protest versus protest as Trinamool Congress holds counter-protest in black clothes. Mamata Banerjee leads Trinamool Congress protest.
और कृषि में पूरे देश का नेतृत्व करता था वो बंगाल आज सबसे पिछड़ा बनाने का काम दीदी ने किया है। दीदी ने बंगाल को बर्बाद कर रखा।
Amit Shah flags off 2024 campaign from Bengal, makes declaration of BJP in Bengal by 2026 declaration. All 41 rescued workers airlifted to AIIMS for complete health checkup. Doctors say all workers seem fit and in good health.
सबसे पहले तो मैं सभी आपके और आपके सभी साथियों को बधाई देता हूं। एक सुखरूप हम इतने संकट के बाद भी निकल पाए।
Prime Minister Modi speaks to the rescued workers on Ford, lauds their courage and patience. In a big message to China, US Ambassador to India Eric Garcetti visits Arunachal Pradesh. Ladies and gentlemen, a billion prayers were finally answered yesterday when 41 trapped laborers were brought out from the Silkyara tunnel. This after 400 hours of a rescue operation that was carried out. For 17 days, ladies and gentlemen, 41 trapped laborers stood there patiently hoping that they would be out soon. In the last few weeks, there have been multiple times when news actually came in that they would come out. But remember, there have been multiple impediments that came in. Several agencies were working day and night so that 41 laborers could be brought out safely. What essentially happened is the fact that when machines actually failed, it was our rat miners who came to the rescue of the 41 laborers. Today, when the entire nation is celebrating and they were praying for the safety of 41 laborers, what has essentially worked out is the fact that all agencies were working in tandem. It's our rescue workers who are our day's top heroes. Take a look at this report where we put together What really went behind this challenging rescue operation? Why did it take about 17 days? And how did they manage to ensure that this would be a successful operation? Take a look at this report and then we go across to our reporters getting you the latest updates.
The miners only had smiles on their faces once the workers emerged, and all their exhaustion from digging the tunnel was overpowered by their happiness.
ऐसा था, मेरे 4 लड़के अंदर गए थे, फिर उनके पीछे उन्होंने मुझे बुलवाया, मुन्ना भाई से ही मिलना। मैं पीछे गया, वहाँ से पहुँचा, उन्होंने बहुत खुश हुए वो देख कर, और मुझे उनसे ज़्यादा खुशी हुई क्योंकि हमारा टारगेट मशीन पूरा हो गया था। और हम उनके पास पहुँच के उन्होंने मेरे को गले से लगाया और एक चॉकलेट दी मेरे को। और उसके बाद में फिर वो बोलते हैं अब हम तुम्हें क्या दें, जान दें या भगवान का ओहदा दें या क्या दें तुम्हें, या दौलत दें। मैंने हमें कुछ नहीं चाहिए, तुम्हारा प्यार चाहिए, तुम हमारे साथ वापस चलो, बस हमारा ये टारगेट।
ज़्यादा खुश थे सर वो उस टाइम पे।
गले से भी लगाया था, कंधे पर भी उठाया था, सुना हमने।
जी, कंधे पे भी उठाया, गले से भी लगाया सबने। फोटो बहुत है उनके पास में।
अच्छा, फोटोज तो पूरा देश अब देख रहा है।
उन्होंने अंदर खींचे थे हमारे फोटो अपने।
एक तो हमारा जो ऑगर था उसके कटर फंस गया था, उसे काट के वेल्डर ने काट के निकाला। फिर उस आगे सरिया आ गई, फिर सरिया काटते काटते हम पहुँचे। 3 मीटर का पाइप हमारा 12 घंटे में अंदर गया। उसके बाद में फिर जब हमारी रूटीन बन गई तो हमने बाकी 15 मीटर पाइप इन 12 घंटों में 14 घंटों में और कर दिया अंदर। 26 घंटे लगे हमें पूरा मिशन कामयाब करने के।
सर एक्चुअली क्या हुआ, हम थोड़ा डिस्टर्ब हो गए थे। जैसे हमने पाइप पुश किया तो दूसरी तरफ थोड़ी मिट्टी नीचे गिरी, तो उधर उन लोगों को लगा ये हम सक्सेसफुल हो गए और उन लोगों को शोर मचा दिया। अब शोर मचाने में ही ऐसा हो, सब लोग सेलिब्रेट करने लगे वहाँ पे टनल में। सभी लोग, अफसर भी थे और हमारे वर्कर भी थे, सभी ने सेलिब्रेट पर लगे और कम से कम 1-2 घंटा वेस्ट हो गया। इस वजह से 2 घंटे डिले हुआ है, वरना हम है ना इसे 4 बजे तक ही या 3-4 बजे तक शॉर्ट आउट कर देते।
इसमें कुछ सरिया और ऐसी चीजें भी आई थी।
हाँ सर, बहुत बताया मैंने आपसे। हमें जो मेन प्रॉब्लम्स वहाँ क्रिएट जो हुई थी सरिये की वजह से, बहुत मोटे सरिये थे, मतलब 32 mm।
कैसे उनको काटा गया सर?
सर उसको हमने गैस वेल्डिंग से काटा, उसमें ही टाइम लगा सर, जो टाइम लगा 10-12।
सरिया ना होता तो शायद ये मिशन 10 से 12 घंटे में ही पूरा।
12 घंटे में हम लोग इसको क्लियर कर देते हैं।
10 से 12 घंटे में इस मिशन को
12 घंटे में जी।
सरिया काटने में कितना वक्त लगा?
सरिया काटने में ही वक्त लगा है, जो वक्त लगा है, बाकी तो 12-13 घंटे में पूरे ही कर देते हैं।
हर घंटे में हमें सरिया काटनी पड़ती थी। ये 12 घंटे एक पाइप में इसी नहीं लगे थे।
मलबा कैसा था जिस मलबे को आपने हटाया?
रोक जो होता है ना, रोक की तरफ वो
ये पड़ा हुआ है ना,
ऐसा था, रोक था वो।
अच्छा, बिल्कुल ऐसा ही पत्थर था
जैसा ही है।
इस पत्थर को हटाना सबसे बड़ी चुनौती।
जो हमारे लीडर है, जो हमको यहाँ तक लेकर के आए, वो हमारे वकील भाई हैं और हमारे दूसरे मुन्ना भाई हैं। यही हम दोनों को लेकर, सबको लेकर के यहाँ पर आए। मिशन यही था कि लड़के दबे हुए हैं, 41 बंदे दबे हुए हैं, मजदूर आदमी हैं, हम भी यही काम करते हैं, पर लेकिन वो टनल बनाते हैं, पर हम जैक पुशिंग से काम करते हैं।
जब आप लोगों को बुलाया गया था यहाँ पर, तब ये कहा गया था कि उस सुरंग के अंदर जाना बड़ा चैलेंजिंग है, क्योंकि तकरीबन 50 मीटर लंबा वो पाइप है। वहाँ पर अगर आप किसी भी तरह की मशीन का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, गर्मी होगी, तमाम चुनौतियाँ होंगी। क्या ये चुनौतियाँ बाधा आई थी? ऑक्सीजन को लेकर भी बड़ी समस्याएं थी।
सर ऑक्सीजन को लेकर समस्या आई थी, बट अंदर नहीं, हीट को लेकर नहीं आई, क्योंकि अपन हम लोग जो होते हैं काम करते हैं इसी माहौल में। बाकी ऑक्सीजन के लिए दिक्कत आई थी, लेकिन हमारी जो कंपनी थी उन्होंने ब्लोअर वहाँ लगाए हुए थे, उससे हमें कोई ऐसी कभी लगा नहीं कि हमें ऑक्सीजन की दिक्कत हुई हो। बहुत मतलब इजीली हम काम कर गए उसको।
Speaking about the role of the rat hole miners, Uttarakhand Chief Minister in a press conference said that the machines kept getting busted, but the miners worked relentlessly and because of their efforts were able to witness this day. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Across the nation, several people came together to celebrate this very moment. Remember, this has been an extremely challenging task for our rescue operators, but the reality is that after putting the kind of hard work they did, 41 labourers were out. In fact, they've been airlifted, taken to AIMS, where the doctors have been attending to them. They say that they are in a fit condition. Let me just go across to my colleagues Madhurima is joining us from Dehradun and Akil would be joining us in a short while from Rishikesh, where the workers were present. First to you, Madhurima, give us a sense of the kind of celebrations that are taking place in Dehradun. Uttarakhand Chief Minister time and again spoke about the difficulties, the challenges that they have faced. There have been several times that we were given to understand that the rescue operation will come to an end, but time and again new challenges came up.
Well, Absolutely, Shravan. It was indeed a very challenging maneuver that took over 2 weeks. But I'll take you to the visuals over here. I'm reporting from the Chief Minister's residence. Diwali came late here in the state of Uttarakhand because it was on the 12th of November, the day of Diwali, that the hapless news broke that the tunnel has caved down and there are around 41 workers inside it. But as you can see that the celebrations are all on here at the Chief Minister's residence. You can see that the kind of color and fervor that envelops this particular place. All these people have to say is that finally Diwali is here and that they could not celebrate. You see that how women are here all decked up, all dancing, enjoying. I'll quickly take in a word as to what they are feeling about and what do they want to express. आप लोग दिवाली नहीं मना पाए थे, आज आप दिवाली मना रहे हैं, क्या कहें?
बहुत खुशी का माहौल है। हमारे श्रमिक भाई बाहर निकल के आए, ऐसे दिवाली सी लग रही है, पूरे राष्ट्र में दिवाली सी लग रही है, पूरे राज्य में दिवाली सी लग रही है। और धामी जी की, मोदी जी की और एक एक अधिकारी की जो मेहनत 16 दिन की रही वो काबिले तारीफ थी। और बिल्कुल हम लोग बहुत शुक्रगुजार करेंगे एक एक अधिकारी का, एक एक जो कर्मचारी जो वहाँ लगे हुए थे और जो मोदी जी के जो पीएमओ से लोग आए उनके लिए भी हम सभी का शुक्रगुजार करेंगे। और हमारे श्रमिक भाई सीधे साधे आए, आज असली घास है, आज असली दिवाली है।
बिल्कुल, आप लोगों ने दिवाली नहीं मनाई। आज मैं सबसे बात कर रही थी, सब कह रहे थे सब बहुत दुखी थे, टेंशन में थे, लेकिन आज दिवाली मना रहे हैं। कैसा महसूस कर रहे हैं?
मैम आज हमें बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है और सबका धन्यवाद है हमारे सीएम का, हमारे पीएम जी का, और जो इतना सारा एफर्ट डाला गया और उन लोगों का जो लोग गुफा के अंदर थे उन्होंने अपना हौसला नहीं छोड़ा, उन्होंने अपना हौसला बना के रखा कि हम बाहर आएंगे। और जब वो बाहर आए तो इसलिए आज हम लोग ये दिवाली, ये इतिहास मना रहे हैं।
आज कैसे सेलिब्रेट करेंगे मैम आप?
आज का दिन हम इतिहास के रूप में सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं, जो उत्तराखंड का महापर्व है। हमारे लिए बहुत खुशी की बात है। आज टनल से इतने सारे मजदूर हमारे भाई निकाले गए हैं मुख्यमंत्री जी द्वारा।
पहले आप लोग ने सेलिब्रेशन नहीं किया मैम, आज कर रहे हैं, किस तरीके से सेलिब्रेट करेंगे? श्रमिक फाइनली आज बाहर निकल जाए।
मैम बहुत अच्छे से हम लोग इतने खुश हैं, इतने सारे लोग यहाँ पे जमा हैं सर के स्वागत के लिए। जो उन्होंने देश के लिए किया, विश्व के लिए किया है, मजदूरों के लिए किया है, उसका तो कोई जवाब ही नहीं है। हम लोग यहाँ फूल मालाओं से
Shravan, that everybody here is happy and in a mood. I'll quickly show you around that how music is being played. The entire Chief Minister's residence is beautifully lit up and it's all celebrations all around over here in Uttarakhand, and specifically in the state of Uttarakhand. You can see that how dancers have also come in. So there's going to be a performance later on as well. The families of the workers will be coming here. The Chief Minister will be receiving them and they'll be having dinner together. All the preparations are set. The entire area has been lit up. It's finally Diwali for the state of Uttarakhand. Shravan.
Well, rightfully so, those images is something that politicians who are once again politicizing this entire matter should really be looking at as to how exactly people in Dehradun are now celebrating. I'll request Madhuruba to stay on with us. We'll keep a frame on right now so that those visuals that are coming in, we could also show it to our viewers tuning in right now. Let me also quickly go in and go across to my colleague Akhil, who's joining us from Rishikesh. That's the place where the 41 trapped labourers were airlifted, brought to AIIMS for a medical checkup. Remember, over the last 17 days when they were trapped inside, the biggest worry that almost everyone had was with regards to the health condition. It was extremely difficult keeping up the spirit of the trapped labourers with very little access to any form of light. And more importantly, for several days put together, even hot food could not be provided to the labourers. So how exactly did they manage and what's their condition like? Let me bring in my colleague Akhil, who's been getting us the updates non-stop from the very day the rescue operation actually began. Akhil, first to you with regards to the development that's taken place in Rishikesh. What is it that the doctors have to say? And also a quick recap of those challenging days, something that you've been reporting non-stop for almost 17 days.
Well, absolutely, Shawan. Right now, we are standing at AIIMS Rishikesh premises. Here you can see what we have been told by the AIIMS officials at Rishikesh, that they are all the 41 workers who have been brought in here from Chaliaris who have been kept under observation. So right now, because what we have seen that earlier they were kept at the Chaliaris, once that rescue operation has been completed, they have been sent to the makeshift hospital, and after that they have been sent to the Chaliaris Sur, and there the initial parameters, the basic parameters were checked, like their blood pressure, their oxygen levels, and apart from that, what we have been told that some of the workers have got some issues, some minor issues. There was not some major issues reported over there. So what we have been told by the medics team, because a team of 18-member team have been constantly working for the last 24 hours in close contact with the laborers, and they have been providing all the necessary elements and help, whatever they have needed to complete that entire medical checkup process. So what we know right now at the AIIMS Rishikesh, that another 24 hours are crucial. They will be kept over here in close observation, and once that observation will be completed, then they will be sent back to their home estates, because as we know right now that out of 41 workers, there are 15 workers who are from Jharkhand. So Jharkhand representatives are also here. 3 from Jharkhand representatives are here. We also met Odisha officials. So what we know so far, that from Odisha there are 5 workers who are trapped, who basically were trapped inside that tunnel, are from Odisha. So there are two more officials from Odisha as well. Apart from that, 8 workers were trapped inside that tunnel who were from Uttar Pradesh. Apart from Uttar Pradesh, 1 worker was from Himachal Pradesh and 2 workers were from Uttarakhand. So you see the different states, across the states, there were 5 workers who were from Bihar as well. So if you see the demography of the workers who were stuck inside that tunnel is from across the states, and we have been speaking to those workers' family members, and when we used to speak them before the evacuation plan, then they seemed to be a bit concerned, and there were anxiety on their face. But right now, when we speak to them, they seem to be a bit relaxed, happy, smiling, cheering face, exalted face. So there's a mood of fervor, energy, and enthusiasm on their face. So the condition right now over here is that all those workers will be kept under the supervision of the doctors. A medical expert team is here right now, and they have been closely monitoring them. And if they feel that their conditions are well, then they will be sent back to their respective native states. Back to you, Shawan.
Well, thank you very much, Akhil, as well as Madhuruba, getting us the latest details. Slipping on a short break. On the other side, we get you that exclusive story coming in from the state of Kerala.
Amity University has been conferred the Intellectual Property Award 2023 by the Confederation of Indian Industry CII for its patent portfolio, a reflection of Amity's commitment to research and innovation. With over 250 granted patents, 33 faculty in the Stanford top 2% scientists of the world, and an H index of 133.
राजस्थान की महिलाएं कांग्रेस सरकार को बर्दाश्त करने को तैयार नहीं है।
पीसीआर ने पूरे देश में एक ही राज्य ऐसा है जहां रिलीजियस रिजर्वेशन दिया जाता है जो संविधान सम्मत नहीं है।
जो प्रधानमंत्री जी पैसा भेजते हैं वह पैसा धरती पर यहाँ तेलंगाना में केसीआर की भ्रष्टाचारी सरकार नहीं लगाती।
satellites to semiconductors. India is on an economic growth highway. Join us at the India Economic Summit, Sustaining the Dream Run, on 5th December in New Delhi.
कांग्रेस ने राजस्थान को महिलाओं के खिलाफ अपराध में नंबर 1 बना दिया है।
आज हमारी पार्टी, हमारी सरकार आपके सामने जो काम किया उसके दम पर वोट मांग रहे हैं।
तेलंगाना में ना कांग्रेस को फायदा होगा ना बीजेपी को फायदा होगा। ये तेलंगाना की आवाम इस बात का फैसला कर चुकी है।
केसीआर ओवैसी की पार्टी
Welcome back. You're watching This Is Exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting you this exclusive story coming in from the state of Kerala. Shocking visuals come in as hot beverages that were basically being served to devotees of Sabrimala. It turns out that the water that was being used for serving the devotees, that same requirement was being fulfilled from a public toilet. In fact, these beverages that were being prepared in a place called Erumali, in a shop, and the water that was coming in using a hose pipe connected to a public toilet. In fact, this has come to the notice of several people who are present there. This has also taken a political turn, with the Bharatiya Janata Party taking up this entire matter because they say that this is a complete insult to the devotees of the Sabrimala devotees, I beg your pardon. And more importantly, action has finally been taken after there was a massive hue and cry. A stop memo has already been issued on 27th of November to the shopkeeper. We'll try and go across to my colleague Ashwin, who's getting us those latest images. And what is it that they have to say with regards to why exactly was public water being brought in from a public toilet? Putting this into perspective and getting us more details on this exclusive story by my colleague Ashwin. Ashwin, why don't you walk us through the details that you're picking up? First, with regards to where exactly did the incident take place? Secondly, what was it that was being raised by the Bharatiya Janata Party? And more importantly, why was no action taken earlier?
Well, Shavan, this particular place is called as Erumeli, which is around 40 kilometers away from Sabrimala. But Erumeli is an intrinsic part of Sabrimala worship system itself. In fact, some of the many rituals that are associated with Sabrimala begins from Erumeli. This is believed to be the place where Lord Ayyappa killed one of a demon who in the form of a buffalo. So there are many temples over there. And what is important is the fact that from the season, the main season of Sabrimala began this month on the 14th. And at more than 2 crore devotees throng during this time to Sabrimala in the coming 75 days during the main season. So which makes this almost serious, because this particular shop, which was given as part of a bulk lease by the Travancore Devaswam Board, they basically allot land for temporary settlement of the shops, which can make beverages, which can sell things and all that. So one of the shop, which is called, as per the tender agreement, called as B422, which is located near Erumeli Sri Dharmashastra temple. This particular shop was in fact taking water from a water source which was not potable at all. In fact, this was a water source which was not being filtered, and that particular water was in fact being pumped into the overhead tank of a public toilet. And what we see here, from this particular tap, from this toilet, a hose was connected to the shop, and then water was being taken for using to make beverages over there, which includes hot tea, coffee, as well as lime juice. So this is what has definitely dismayed and many devotees of Sabrimala completely angry over the incident. Some of them spotted it, and soon the local BJP members picked up the issue, and then followed by which the revenue department, along with the health department and including the legal metrology department, came to the shop on yesterday. In fact, they came on 28th and they issued a stop memo. However, what is more shocking is the fact that Republic tried to contact the police station, Erimeli police station, and what they told me, Shravan, was that no case has been filed so far. So the BJP is fighting this case. BJP is also asking complete justice in this matter. Just Shravan.
Well, thank you very much, Ashwin, for getting us the latest details, a story that we'll be tracking very closely. That's all that we could pack in this edition of News and Updates would continue on the other side. All set to become a developed nation by 2047. The Indian growth story is an unparalleled success. Be there at the India Economic Summit Sustaining the Dream Run, coming up on 5th December in New Delhi.
कांग्रेस ने राजस्थान को महिलाओं के खिलाफ अपराध में नंबर 1 बना दिया है।
आज हमारी पार्टी, हमारी सरकार आपके सामने जो काम किया उसके दम पर वोट मांग रहे हैं।
तेलंगाना में ना कांग्रेस को फायदा होगा ना बीजेपी को फायदा होगा। ये तेलंगाना की आवाम इस बात का फैसला कर चुकी है।
केसीआर, ओवैसी की पार्टी और कांग्रेस तीनों परिवारवादी पार्टियां हैं। आपका एक वोट भारत का भविष्य तय करने वाला वोट है।
With over 100 unicorns and more waiting to come up, it's time to celebrate India's entrepreneurial spirit. Join us at the India Economic Summit Sustaining the Dream Run on 5th December in New Delhi to celebrate this and more. All set to become a developed nation by 2047. The Indian growth story is an unparalleled success. Be there at the India Economic Summit Sustaining the Dream Run, coming up on 5th December in New Delhi.
राजस्थान की महिलाएं कांग्रेस सरकार को बर्दाश्त करने को तैयार नहीं है।
केसीआर ने पूरे देश में एक ही राज्य ऐसा है जहां रिलीजियस रिजर्वेशन दिया जाता है जो संविधान सम्मत नहीं है।
जो प्रधानमंत्री जी पैसा भेजते हैं वह पैसा धरती पर यहाँ तेलंगाना में केसीआर की भ्रष्टाचारी सरकार नहीं लगाती।
From satellites to semiconductors, India is on an economic growth highway. Join us at the India Economic Summit Sustaining the Dream Run on 5th December in New Delhi.
कांग्रेस ने राजस्थान को महिलाओं के खिलाफ अपराध में नंबर 1 बना दिया है।
आज हमारी पार्टी, हमारी सरकार आपके सामने जो काम किया उसके दम पर वोट मांग रहे हैं।
तेलंगाना में ना कांग्रेस को फायदा होगा ना बीजेपी को फायदा होगा। ये तेलंगाना की आवाम इस बात का फैसला कर चुकी है।
केसीआर, ओवैसी की पार्टी और कांग्रेस तीनों परिवारवादी पार्टियां हैं। आपका एक वोट भारत का भविष्य तय करने वाला वोट है।
सभी आपके और आपके सभी साथियों को बधाई देता हूं। एक सुखरूप हम इतने संकट के बाद भी निकल पाए।
After 17 days of tireless efforts, all 41 workers rescued to safety. Prime Minister Lord's rescue warriors. Rescued workers airlifted to AIIMS, Rishikesh for medical checkup. Doctors say all seem fit.
आज इस सभा में कह कर जाता हूं, ममता दीदी, सीएए देश का कानून है, इसको कोई रोक नहीं सकता और हम सीएए को लागू कर रहे हैं।
In Kolkata, Shah makes a big declaration, says nobody can stop CAA implementation now. Mega face-off over Suvendu Adhikari suspension. BJP stages protest outside assembly. TMC counters. In a historic milestone, Manipur's armed group UNLF lays down weapons, signs peace accord with the government. But less than 20 hours to go, the countdown for the high-stakes Telangana battle has now begun. Viewers, we are live and breaking. I'm Shivangi Shukla, getting you the latest this Wednesday evening. Let's go to the top story we're tracking right now. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has declared that the Narendra Modi government will implement the Citizenship Amendment Act, CAA, and no one, I repeat, no one can stop it. Addressing a rally in Kolkata to launch the party's Lok Sabha campaign, Shah alleged that the West Bengal Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee, has completely been unable to stop infiltration in the state, further alleging that the voter and the Aadhaar cards are being openly and illegally distributed to infiltrators in the state, viewers. That's a top update coming in from Republic TV, viewers. And what we see right now are huge statements which already have been made, where Home Minister Amit Shah asserted that the central government will implement the Citizenship Amendment Act and no one can stop it. Let's go ahead and play out that entire statement.
भाई और बहनों, अवैध घुसपैठ चरम सीमा पर हो सकता। और बंगाल में सोशल मीडिया पर कोई रख रहा है कि अगर घुसपैठ कर आए हो और आधार कार्ड चाहिए, वोटर कार्ड चाहिए, तो इस नंबर पर संपर्क करिए। बंगाल पुलिस चुप। मुझे बताओ भाइयों बहनों, जिस राज्य में इतनी घुसपैठ होती हो, वहां कभी विकास हो सकता है क्या? जोर से बोलो, हो सकता है? और इसीलिए ममता बनर्जी सीएए का विरोध कर रही है, सीएए कर नहीं दे। मगर मैं आज इस सभा में कह कर जाता हूं, ममता दीदी, सीएए देश का कानून है, इसको कोई रोक नहीं सकता और हम सीएए को लागू कर रहेंगे। जोर से बोले, कर सकती है क्या? भाई और बहनों, अवैध घुसपैठ